Welcome back, my fellow game developers. In this video we are going to be downloading Unity, installing it and integrating with it the Visual Studio tool that we are going to need for this course. So let's get started. First thing, you'll need to go into Google, and in Google simply type in right here download Unity. It's as simple as that. When you type in, you will get a lot of suggestions, so make sure that you find the one with the unity3d.com and the get Unity, of course, and click on the download Unity, which will open this page right here. So in here you'll need to download Unity Hub if you have never before used Unity. Now, what is Unity Hub? Unity Hub is like a place where we will keep all of our versions of Unity and also all of the projects that we make. Now, before Unity Hub, our projects will be all over our computer, somewhere in different directories and so on. So Unity Hub really makes it much easier to go through your project and really have a really good organization. So make sure that you download Unity based on which operating system that you have. So if you have the Mac OS, you need to make sure that you download the Unity for the Mac OS. And if you have a Windows 7, then you download it for Windows 7. So simply click on Download Unity Hub, and when you finish downloading, you should have this installation folder right here. When you double click on it, it will ask, do you want to yes? So you continue on, you click on agree, you choose the destination where you want to put your Unity Hub, and then you start the installation. Now, because I already have Unity Hub installed, I will not install it again. So make sure that you install everything, and I'll see you in just a bit. Okay, welcome back. So if you've installed Unity Hub correctly, you should get a message or a window right here that looks something like that. Now, we don't have any projects yet, but this is where our projects will all be present and we can access them at our leisure. Now, before you continue on, Unity will have to make sure that you have an account. So this is my account right here. I used my Google Gmail to create an account on Unity. You can either create a new account or you can also use your Gmail or Facebook. I'm not sure if they allow that. And once you've created a account on Unity, you can go right here into the installs, and this is where we download different versions of Unity. Now, for this course, I'll be using the latest version of Unity that we currently have. Now, if you want to install a new version of Unity or any kind of version of Unity, simply go right here into the add, click on add, and in here you can see that we have different types of Unity that we can install. Now, first of all, we have the recommended releases. These are the ones that have already been tested and thoroughly tested and they work perfectly, but you can also go and look for the official releases. Now, we are going to be using this version right here. This is a very good version. You can install it, and you also have the pre-releases. Now, pre-releases do work the same as the official releases and the recommended releases, but they are sometimes a bit buggy and you may encounter a couple of bugs. Now, on the official releases, there also might be a bit of bugging issue, but they are not as evident as in the pre-releases. You may not encounter any problem, but I would recommend that you use the official releases because they are newer than the recommended releases and less buggy than the pre-releases. So download the latest version that you have on your computer, or currently maybe you are from the future and you have a newer version than me, so download the latest version. And don't worry, this course works, or the project that we are going to create will work on any version of Unity in the future. Now we are going to click on next right here, and this is a very important part of downloading and installing Unity. Now in here we have modules, and these modules are like add-ons to our Unity that allow us to create games on different platforms. So for example, in here you can see that we can download modules for different platforms. So for example, if you want to create a game on Android, you can use the module for Android. Or if you want to create a game for the iOS or the iPhones and so on, you may also be looking to create games for Linux or Mac OS or WebGL. So based on what you want to create, you can choose one of these modules, or you can just wait later on. You can download these at any point. You also have the documentations, which I recommend you download. These documentations are the Unity documentations, and they are very important. Maybe sometimes you want to look up certain things. And finally, you have the language pack, and maybe if you're Chinese or Korean, I'm not sure what these are, honestly. I have no idea. Maybe you can use one of these language packs. But the most important thing, and you need to make sure that you have the Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2019 or newer installed with your Unity, because we are going to be using Visual Studio to code everything and all the behaviors of the objects that we create in Unity. Now, this is all you need to do. Simply click on next and you will begin the installation of your Unity. So, with that said, it's time for your first challenge. And your challenge is going to be to download Unity and Visual Studio. So, download Unity Hub just like I showed you. Make sure that if you have a Mac, you download the Mac version. If you have a Windows, you download the Windows version. Then you need to download Unity's latest release. And finally, make sure that you also download Visual Studio with Unity. So, pause the video right now and go ahead and download Unity with Visual Studio. And in the next video, we'll simply go over the interface of Unity and Visual Studio just so we can get over our initial fears. So, I'll see you in the next one.